What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me today. I kind of missed doing videos and thought I'd give you a quick I thought somebody was behind me. Kept thinking I saw something behind me there in my camera. I thought I'd make a quick video and give you kind of an update of what's up. Of course, you might recognize this area where I'm at. I'm at I'm in Hazelwood Park, crossing Indian Creek, and of course this is the old Rose Rock Mill Bridge. I say that 5 times fast. And of course you could see the whole video I did about this and where this bridge originally sat, and about everything about that in my other video down at Rose Rock Mill video. But I just want to give you a little heads up on what's going on with my channel while I've been absent. So and I got something else to show you, so let's have a talk. So the reason I've been neglecting my videos, check out where I'm at right now though. I'm just like completely surrounded by woods. It's very peaceful out here and it's very hot. If you ever come to Indiana in the summer, you know how hot it can get. But this path I'm walking on leads to kind of where I want to go, so it's kind of not a normal path to take. You don't see a lot of, it's not the usual path you usually go on, but still I can go on it and get to where I gotta go. But anyways, back to what I was saying. The reason I've been neglecting my videos is I kind of lost my passion for it. I just kind of felt like, I don't want to do this no more. So I decided to go on a hiatus and just stop making videos for a little while. Give myself time to think, and maybe that'll get me into doing them again, because I was putting out videos like crazy there for a little bit. Every couple weeks like every week or so I was putting out a new video, and it was just a lot of editing and a lot of research and a lot of time to get to these places. Look at that. Like some cars been driving up through there. Not supposed to be any cars up there. There's a house in here, and it appears to be abandoned. Of course, the last time I went to a house that I thought was abandoned, it turned out it's like somebody's summer home. I want to show you this house. I'm pretty positive this house is abandoned this time. So let's go check out this house. See, it's got that netting around it. There's no electricity running to the house. Looks like the residents have long gone. This looks like a dog house. I don't know. Maybe somebody still owns it. Maybe we're gonna come back and fix it up. Came to this park all my life and never knew this was out here. Crawl space there. I'm not going down there. No telling what you'll find in that. Looks like they started to put a new roof on there. Didn't. Maybe they were going to rebuild this house, and maybe the owners ran out of money or something. I don't know. House is in pretty rough shape. And there's no way into this house either. Everything's boarded up pretty much. I said, is that a pot under there? A cooking pot? Looks like they had water poured in, not city water. They'd go out and get it in a big tank and then come back and dump it in the air. Very strange. Very eerie. Yeah, something else that's kind of funny about this, check out that sign. Southern Indiana Swim Association Championship, July 13th through 16th. Wonder how old that sign is. Well, at least they got a porta potty conveniently located out here. Actually, this is actually a trail that's being built. And I don't think I'm supposed to be over on this area, but what's a good video without taking a few chances, you know? The trail, I can't really tell you how the trail is going to be because I don't remember how, I read how it was going to be and I kind of forgot about how it's going. But when they're done, it's going to be really nice. And it's supposed to be done, I think by December. I think they're supposed to be done with it. So, but yeah, it's going to, I know it's going to come out down by where that train station was I showed you all. It's going to come, that old train station, it's going to come out, out through that area. Oh, check it out. It looks like they're building a bridge out here. They are. They're building another bridge. That is something else. Wow. So, looks like they're building a bridge. Going to cross Indian Creek there. And go off that direction, go out there. It's hot enough that it's really tempting to take my shoes off and just go walking across it. It's shallow enough out there. That's really neat. I didn't know they was going to build a bridge out here. Look how beautiful scenery this is out here. That's nice. That's why I love walking out here in this park. It's so beautiful. This video has taken a completely off the track course. I really went way off subject. I was planning to do maybe like a 5-minute video, show you something, talk for a second, and be done. Instead, it's turned into something actually really fun. It's fun when you don't know. You just go walking, and you just don't know what you're going to find in your own backyard. That's why I tell people, you don't have to live in a big city to find neat things. You can walk out to your local park and discover things that are totally interesting or historical. You know, it may not be like, you know, historical as in, you know, this piece of land, you know, changed America's history, but it could have local history, you know, like the Rose Rock Bridge. You know, it's nothing huge, but it's still really neat to learn and really fascinating seeing all this stuff. And that's what excites me, is to see things like this, like that old abandoned house right there. Okay, one more note about that house. Here's my opinion on maybe what happened, why it's sits out here abandoned and everything. My assumption is that it will be torn down eventually. Just the way it looks and everything, I don't think they're going to try it and pick it up and move it anywhere. the house is in pretty bad shape. So I say they're probably going to tear that down sometime this summer. And it was probably, whoever lived there was probably, they probably bought out the property, the state or whoever, the county that owns the park, bought all the land and bought out this property. And so the owners just picked up and moved out. And so that's, you know, and they're making this path down through there, and they're making that bridge out through there, and the path is going to pass through here. So I assume that's what's happened. So because you don't want to build a path and, you know, in somebody's front yard, you know, and people, strangers come walking by every day. That would not be really, wouldn't be too convenient. Wouldn't be too happy. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm hot. It's very hot out here. It's like 90 some degrees out here today. I'm walking out here to this, where I'm going. I stump on this rock. Huh. It's interesting. I will have to get on Facebook and I will post that. Hey, you remember that bridge I was saying that was being built? Here's where this path, this main path that I was on, that I got back onto, here's where it stops. And here's that bridge. Remember, I was just right there. How frustrating is that? I did not know that this, oh, that's aggravating. I just now realized that this path, I could have walked right there, right where I was standing. I could have walked right there, came down, and I could have came to right where I was wanting to come to. Instead, I walked way back on the other side, went way out of my way and came back around. That's aggravating. The things I don't pay attention to. Isn't this nice out here though? That's really cool though, they're building that bridge. Never knew they was going to build a bridge out here. Last time I walked this path, they haven't even begun to do any of this. It's still just a big drop off. Okay, so I wanted to talk about out here was Indian Creek a little bit, and all out through these woods and stuff. I wanted to come out here because I wanted to show, you know, some of the nature, and plus I knew there's a seat out here, and that's why I wanted to get out here, because I was about to die just to sit down for a little bit. But they call it Indian Creek because long before settlers, long before European settlers came in, Native Americans explored all out through here, all through these woods, explored the caves, explored out in Wyandotte Cave, and in fact, there's evidence found in the entrance of Wyandotte Cave of arrowheads, and they date between like 10,000 to 400 years old. So, you know, they were out here for a very, very long time. And they, you know, of course, there's the creek out here they would go fishing in, plenty of deer, different fruits from the trees and stuff. And then, you know, French fur trappers and traders began moving into the region around the early 1700s. And they changed the landscape little by hunting and trapping, and as much as the Native Americans did. They didn't do too much. And then in 1783, George Rogers Clark founded Clarksville. I'll talk about him in another time. And he was the first permanent settler, American settler. Try that again. You think I'd learn how to be able to read these stupid things. And then around the early 1700s, And then around the early 1700s, French fur trappers began moving in through the region, hunting and trapping animals and stuff. And then in 1783, George Rogers Clark, who founded Clarksville, Indiana, he would be the first permanent American settlement in what would become Indiana. And then the settlers slowly pushed the Native Americans out of this area in the regions farther north and into the west. So that's kind of what I want to tell you about, just kind of a little local history about this area. So that's today's video. I really appreciate you watching, and thanks for putting up with me while I sweat. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya.